letting yourself be delighted, allowing yourself to be surprised. It's an interesting concept. Here in Japan, we took the baby to eat. The first place we went to was sushi. Thinking about it, it's probably not a great idea because there's not much you could eat. But it went well. The chefs there were delighted to see her. I walked over there with her. They gave her a piece of egg, cooked, that is. So it went well. And then yesterday we went to a ramen shop. Again, I was told, no, ramen fast, babies slow. Sort of noisy in ramen shops with people slurping, otherwise it's quiet. Nobody really talks, it seems. But yeah, it went fine. It went well. The chef even gave an extra bowl they had kids' utensils. I found that surprising. Maybe because it's Shibuya, more foreigners. But how do you experience that if you never allow yourself to be in that situation? But then again, here in Japan, where the idea is that you don't inconvenience other people, you don't bother other people. You don't ask questions if the answer is going to be no. So how do you let others surprise or delight you when you're not supposed to bother them or hassle them or even present opportunity for them to help? I think, isn't that true of life in general? Sometimes people say, allow me to help. But from another side, some people demand to be helped and they don't get helped. I think traveling with a baby is one of those interesting things where you expect that people to take care of you, to help you, to give way, but they often don't. But should they? It's a very good question, right? I don't know. But what I do know is that when you allow others to surprise you, to delight you, it is delightful. I think it's thinking back to kinder days in the past when people helped each other out, when people took care of each other, and it wasn't all about money. You experience that more in other cultures, I feel, where there's not tipping. Because you don't think about money. In New Zealand, we got wonderful service in a restaurant, in a hotel. There's no tipping. Because they really liked us with our baby. One of the waitresses really liked Sol. No tipping, right? There's this pleasure that comes about just helping other people. And you lose it when you do it all for money. And it's present yet again in the West. In very rich countries like America, but at a very different level. Rich people will do stuff, help others, when you can't pay the money to do it. Isn't that funny if you think about it that way? But it's true. Think about it. You could have people doing things like Habitat for Humanity, building houses. We're talking about executives, people who are highly paid at their jobs, who are very busy. But they do it and they don't take money for it. If you were to pay them, they wouldn't do it. So it's not about the money, it's about doing it to help others. I think that's an interesting thing about life, if you think about it that way. It is and it isn't all about money, because you need money to live, but money doesn't make life great. Some people say it does, but then when you get rich, you realize money doesn't give you all this stuff. And there's all these things that money cannot do for you, you think about. Or is it just the grass is green on the other side?